How's it going, y'all?
Today, we're doing Legacy versus Lightning. That's right.
Legacy. Like.
We are comparing the two daggers that were brought to us. One by Toys R Us, the other by Gamestop. Ooh. But we're not going to let us hold back our judgment on this just because it's from GameStop. But we are going to get into the nitty-gritty of these two daggers, right? Tell you the cool things about them, and in the end, we're going to pick our favorites. To get there, we got to go here first. There we go. Mike, why don't you tell us a little bit about your little friend there?
So he is. I'm just kidding. So this is the Dragon Dagger from Toys R Us. This one, it's got a good hefty feel to it, and the handle as well as the front part of the flute, call it the barrel, maybe hard. It is made out of a heavy metal. All the instrumenting and everything is gold plated, supposedly. 24 karat.
24 karat gold.
There's nothing unique on the bottom. It's powered by a couple of AA's. And when you power it, it makes sounds. So the little switch right here is on off. And then normally it makes those sounds. But if you hold these down, it'll play songs. And if you touch that one, this will play the full Power Ranger song. And that one, you know. I like it. I like how the coin is, it looks, like kind of a paw print in a desert, or how it's all, what a dry crack, I guess they call it desert. Okay. But on the other side, they cut it out for the speakers, so you can hear it. Now the speakers in this one, they sound a little bit louder. They also sound like they're kind of muffled age, I guess.
We've had this for quite a while. I mean, this was purchased from Toys R Us. You all know, Toys R Us went out of business.
Hey, idea. This is a video about future places that went out of business.
He's hinting at that GameStop's going to go out of business pretty soon. Toys R Us already went out of it.
Right. So, yeah. Other than that, this blade is plastic, so it's flimsy and just sitting around. It can take wear and tear, bend your blade, tip, all that. Other than that, paint looks really fantastic. Even the gold plating looks really good. It doesn't look like you're missing anything. It doesn't look like the black runs up onto anything. The buttons for wear and tear are kind of worn down, and it's not like he sits there all day playing it. They just wear out real fast. I think that's all I've got for this one. Oh, this one did not come with a stand, which is why we have it sitting on this.
The Ultra Zord pop. I'll go pop. So, very hard to get a hold of. Very cool.
Now that we've done that one, go ahead and get the lightning out.
Absolutely. Let's get her done. There we go. Now this is the new Lightning Edition dagger brought to us by But, like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm a huge Green Ranger fan, so I had to swallow my pride and I had to go against my better instincts and I ordered this from GameStop. Now, great thing about this, GameStop, these are only $50. The reason is the entire thing's plastic. There's no 24 karat gold plating. There's no metal on the outside. It's just all plastic. Right? But with that being said, wait. Now the reason Mike said that this stand will come up later is because this dagger actually came with this stand. So as the Legacy dagger doesn't have a stand, we had to put it on to kind of show it off This one comes with it.
Right.
And on here is a logo of the Green Ranger. I think it would have been cooler if they would have done the dragon paw print instead of the Ranger helmet, but nonetheless, I like the stand. It's great for my displaying purposes.
Yeah, that's really cool stand.
Absolutely. Now, let's move on to the dagger. Now, this thing is considerably lighter than the other dagger. Again, plastic, not metal. This blade is actually shorter than the other blade. The handle is thinner and shorter than the other handle. So this is more compact and would be probably better if you were to go to Comic-Con or dress up, things like that. Now this does have 2 modes. You just twist this little knob out here. But down here, you've got the Green Ranger emblem, the Dragon Coin emblem, and then the arrows, which kind of looks like the gold dragon shield that the Green Ranger wears. But you can twist this, and you hear that. That means that it's switched. Okay, so this is mode 1, and mode 1 has these sounds. Now, the coolest thing about that is the fact that these are independent notes. So you could play other things if you could learn to play with 4 notes. You could play other songs on this. And I'm sure there's a bunch of videos out there of people doing it.
Oh yeah.
Definitely a cool aspect and one of my favorite. Now, another cool aspect is this. See if I can do it first time.
Tommy would be proud.
First try, folks. Not gonna lie, I practiced a ton before we got on camera.
Just a little bit.
On, but it is one of the coolest aspects of it. I mean, the fact that you yourself can summon the Green Zord, and then not only, but it repeats the song and gives you the roar of the dragon words, the roar of the Dragon Zord afterwards. Fucking phenomenal. Okay, and that's mode 1, so we got that. Now on this one, the mouthpiece does not go in because you've got this. Now this is mode 2, and it plays this. And this. And this. Now, one of the biggest things you're going to notice over this and the other one is the other one, when it played the song, it actually gave you words. Go, go, Power Ranger. This just plays the beginning aspect of that song. So, I do love the fact that it does play the theme of the MMPR, but I wish that it would have had the words and played just like the other. Now, you push in this button. Doesn't do anything on its own, but it does this.
More like a jazzy.
Yeah, it's a more of a jazzy version of the MMPR theme song. Again, no words, but it is the jazzier version. Second key does this.
More techno-y.
And then the third one does this. This one's more reggae-ish, if you ask me. Now, I don't know if y'all heard it. If we go from one to another, it gives you kind of a transition. So it gives you the... and then it plays the new song. So I think that's really cool. It doesn't just cut off the previous song and start playing the other one. But that's all the tones. Now, unlike the other dagger, this button here there's actually not turn it on and off. There is no on and off on this one. This one actually does a cool new feature. Well, I think we need to turn the lights off first. Okay, ready for this, guys? That's right. Lights up green. Unlike the previous dagger, it actually has lights.
It sounds really cool too what it's doing. It sounds like an energy is charging or being held. So
yeah, definitely. Now it's a little weird because it's not in the series. The Green Ranger doesn't shoot anything out of this as far as I remember. But yeah, see, whenever you play something, so let's switch back to the single notes. And then it goes back to the hum. Now, if we just sit here for a minute, this is probably one of my biggest complaints about it. And I've talked to some other collectors, and it's also their complaint. And I understand people are out there saying, it's not a nightlight. You're right, it's not. But I think it should stop blowing and stop making the noise when I want it to by flipping the switch down.
powering off.
Instead of it powers itself up. Now, I definitely think it would have been cool to flip the switch down and have that and have the lights go down. Now, since we've got the lights out, I'm going to show you something else that you might not have seen with lights on. The notes lights up different parts of the dagger. And it's not the same light for the same note. I think it's just randomized, if you ask me, but I'm not sure. But you see how it lights up. Definitely a cool feature. It was never in the original MMPR, but really cool feature. Well, I think that's all I got to say about this. So let's get the lights back on and give our final thoughts. Alright, time for our final thoughts. I will let you go ahead and go first. So, why don't you go ahead and tell them your final thought?
So, this one, I like how it plays full song. It's only got like 3 songs to play though.
Now, real quick, I just want to throw out there, it is louder. That one is louder than this one.
It sounds a little more washed out because I guess the speakers are different quality.
That and probably age.
Probably better. I like how this one feels better and the gold shines, so it looks more aesthetic. However, I like the fact that this one lights up. I like the fact that it can play different notes and everything. I think, honestly, the only thing I don't like in this one is this green band around the handle. If you follow it closely enough, you can find where it's off just a little bit on that one. Whereas this one that's hand-painted to be, that complete circle. Yeah, that's my thought.
My final thoughts is, I'm with Mike. I love the fact that you can play singular tunes on this. And the fact that there's 3 modes essentially. There's one the single notes, the second one is the tunes, and then the third one is different MMPR tunes. Push this button down. That one I do love, just like Mike, the fact that it's metal, gold plating is shinier than this plastic, so it stands out more, it draws more attention, but with metal comes weight. And that's what I like about this, is this one is lighter. So if you were to go around a convention all day, what would you rather have on your hip? Something lighter or something heavier and bigger and bolder? Because like I said, the blade's bigger on that one, the handle's bigger on that one, it's wider on that one. So that one's just a bigger piece. So I think instead of giving thumbs up for each one, I think we should pick our favorite. Okay? So on the count of 3, just put your hand over the one you like for that. Okay? 1, 2, 3. It's so funny. We did not plan this. We haven't discussed this at all. But with that being said, it's going to be short because it's just a review. But thanks for checking us out. And as always, thanks for playing with us.
See you guys.